Okay, Raven. So, dealing with some depression in your life before, right? Raven had the idea, you guys, to make these beautiful candles. Number one, they're therapeutic because it's aromatic, or I always struggle with that word. Aromatic, right, Raven? But so it's therapeutic, right? Anything lavender. I got the lavender vanilla one. Amazing candles, by the way. But she also puts a quote with it, right? So it's also healing. You're sharing these quotes. She's expressing herself, getting that out. It's a beautiful thing, but also the message behind that, those candles represent so much more. Those, like she said, those silent screams of people who haven't shared their story, or who aren't bold enough, or who haven't had the courage or the right space to share their story. And I think Mr. Bay, so J Music, I just wrote that down, but I think who else said it? 12-7 was saying Juice WRLD has some songs. And then 12-7 was saying a lot of people suffer in silence. And then Mr. Bay was talking about that selective sensitivity, right? And I think it's so important, y'all, that we, like Eugene just said too, do you notice, like, the more we sweep it under the rug, right, the more we try to find it? I think that's important too, Eugene, because the things that we sweep under the rug, y'all, the things we don't talk about, guess what? It's the stuff that makes people uncomfortable, right? It's the stuff that makes people a little like, you just, for whatever reason, but it's the thing how do I say this without getting banned, right, Mr. Bay? I gotta choose my words carefully again. Just certain things, like I said, y'all, that we're not talking about, but a lot of people are dealing with. That's how I'll say it. Hey, Conrad, thank you. That's how I'll say it, right? When we talk about that silence, people struggling and suffering in silence, it's because a lot of people are dealing with these things that we're not talking about. I can't tell y'all how many times I've been private with someone, and I'll share something really deep that I've gone through, or something really personal with that person that I trust, and you'll be amazed at, like, what happens after that. Like, this whole dam is broken. Like, whoa. Even my mom, y'all, up until last year, so last May was the last time all her kids got together for Mother's Day. But man, before everybody got there, I had some one-on-one time with my mom and my aunt. My mom shared some stuff with me, y'all. I didn't have a clue. But it was because of the conversation we were having. Slowly, when you're comfortable and you're in the right spaces, sometimes that healing just naturally occurs because you're having a moment with someone. We can't orchestrate or force this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's a slow process. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Eugene, deemed to be taboo. That is so true. Yeah. Absolutely, gotta sweep it in and dispose of it. Yep, so true, J Music. It's because of being judged. Hard to talk about because how we are raised. I had a conversation with someone and we had that decision last night. Yes, y'all, Raven, they want to hear your story, girl. Yeah, we're gonna bring Raven on, y'all. She has a beautiful story. I have another friend that told me she's ready to share her story, y'all. So beautiful things are happening here, and I feel like we're just kind of, like I said, slowly creating that environment, that space where we're comfortable, right? It's not people on here judging. You see what happens when the people come on here acting out of pocket. We get them out of here. That's not what this is about, right? Others truly feel when it comes to those topics. Yep. I totally agree with you, Raymond. I think it's, hey, Jamal. And I love this. This is, and the funny thing too, not funny, but look at how this is a mixed crowd, right? We all come from different walks of life, male, female. Yes. Yep, only God can judge us, but then that's when people go quiet. Growing mental health is our main objective. Yep, so true. Thank you, Jamal. Thank you for my roses. J Music, you hit it on the head. Yep, mental health is our main objective. And when you're growing, y'all, that's what happens. You gotta push through. That's that mental block. All like these roadblocks. That thing is mental. It starts up here. Even to get out of the bed each day, y'all, what do we have to do? Mentally push through. Need to be shared. Yes, I love it. 5,000. Good morning, lady, by the way. I don't know if I told you good morning yet. I don't even know if I saw you promise people talk about things, but to react. Yep, so true. Definitely be willing to share my story. Good. I love it, J Music. Yes, y'all. It's our stories, y'all, and that's what we've been talking about this week, right? Today's Tuesday, but yesterday that's what I started with. Like, don't be afraid to, because for me, I process it as the words are about to come out, because I've had a problem with filters in the past. I'll say stuff and I'm like, ooh, I didn't mean to say it. It's like I'm so blunt sometimes. Yes, Raven. Yes, I love it. But you know what I'm saying, Mr. Bay, it's like you don't mean any harm, but I feel like we're all free and more liberated when we just tell the truth. Like I said too, Raleigh and I were laughing about that in J Music, like, hey, when you make it big, people gonna come out the woodworks. You can't even try to back me up against the wall or back me into a corner, because I done told all my stuff already. They gonna be like, oh, we knew that about Dana. Her live, but it's, yeah, that heals us. I love that, J Music. And that's the thing, y'all. When they say truth shall set you free, it's true. It's literal. Some of this stuff isn't just a cliche. Yeah, 12/7 already open book, so you can't. I love that about myself too, because people try to embarrass me. I just laugh with them, like, hey, I do that self-deprecating humor all day, every day. Truth shall set you free. Yes, Raymond. Look, you like, girl, let me tell it. I tell it better, because I was there. Hey, Sheer. Let me tell the story, y'all. Yes, right, Luke Lahan. Wake up in the morning, realize where you're at. Pray and be thankful. Right, Brandon. It's uncomfortable, you know. I think Mr. Bay was saying, though, you know, it can come off harsh. You know, and it's not that you're being judgmental. I think for me, it's not that I walk around like, this is the truth. You know, for me, it's just, I'm not gonna operate in, when I talk about that part of it, y'all, it's more of like, not saying I'm walking around like pointing out flaws, and no, it's more of like, I'm gonna stand on my values and my morals, and I operate in my truth. Does that make sense? So I'm not able to function if someone comes around me that's not very truthful. Does that make sense? So I don't do that. Truth is a chicken, yeah. Some people don't like the truth. J Music off the chain. Yes. Y'all got me cracking. Yes, characters, everything. And we just talked about that, Jamal. You know, I broke it all the way down. Living in your truth means, guess what? I'm not swayed anymore, right? I'm not adjusting and adapting just based off of how the wind is blowing that day. No, I'm standing on my principles, my values, my morals. This is my truth. I own it. I talk to God about what I need to talk to God about, and that's it. I can't look outside of myself for validation anymore, right? I don't look outside of myself for the truth. The truth is right here. Like I said, God, hey, what am I here for? Clearly, I'm on a mission of some sort. So let's do this, right? Stay right here, y'all. I keep telling y'all them blinders are locked in. I think I used super glue to lock mine in this time, y'all. I ain't taking my blinders off this year. The ones who are supposed to be there will stay. Y'all see my blinders? General differences. Yes. Thank you, Conrad Hunter. You like my blinders? Y'all, my blinders are glued in. Right, Brandon, all about purpose. I ain't getting off track this time, y'all, because I know now. I already know what's over there. I tried to go over there figuring things out, peeking over the fence. God like, girl, move out the way. Then I'm trying to help people. I'm like, Lord, bless me so I can be a blessing to others. It's like, girl, if you don't move your butt out the way, I got this, just like I got you. And so now I can focus on, when I say order my steps, I can deploy. Thank you, Conrad. But yeah, you can deploy. 30 proof, I'm gonna see everything. Right, yep. You can deploy, right? Once you get, like I always say, y'all, boots on the ground. Once you go through that boot camp, that training, I got it, and I'm ready. Let's do this. Who on the front line? Who gonna be on the front line with me? Right? I'm ready to go out here and deploy now, because I know that there's a reason I'm here. All this other stuff I've been trying to figure out and make and create. Training ground, yep, 12/7. Y'all making, create. Right, Raven? Making and creating. God, like, if you don't move out the way, then when you move out the way, it's like beautiful. You be like, oh my God, like, you mean to tell me all of this time, Raven, you went down, like I said, over the river, through the woods, over the river, through the woods. I go. I be all love it, like, hey, focus, stay right here, right here. Stop going way over there. Yes.